So since my last video, you can see I've got this rear driver's side door painted up now as well. So this whole side of the car is done. So all that's left now is the passenger side doors. This door was quite a bit easier to do. There still was some rust that needed repairing in it, but not as much of a scale as that door there. So before I start on these next doors, this one here should be pretty easy, although this one here will need a bit more work. It's got some rust issues in here, but it shouldn't be too bad really. But instead of starting these doors straight away, I'm going to start having a look at the roof. I'm not sure if you can see up here, it's sort of like bulging out, and you can feel underneath there's a bit of rust coming through. So I sort of want to get it sorted because I don't want it to cause issues later on. And so I'm going to start investigating getting the roof off. From my understanding, I'll sort of take all this trim off. See, I haven't actually put this one back on properly because I knew this job was coming. So I'll take this outside trim off and then take the bolts from the inside. So I did some research because I was struggling to get some of that trim off, and I think I'm better off starting inside. It's a bit harder to glare, but I've taken that rubber strip off. I'm going to get some of these bolts here off and see how far around I get, and then I'll go back out and look at the trim again.
What sort of cylinder is it? Mastic or not?
Yeah, probably mastic.
You have to go to Smiths and get it. You can't wait for this, will it?
Probably.
Dad's car coming out of the shed tonight.
Yeah, might have to.
Put your feet on it. Where you going? Back and forth. Alright, let's put it. Got a convertible there, man.
Yeah. So I've got the roof off, sitting over there now. It took quite a bit of work getting it off. I think it was just because it had been re-siliconed on top of the old silicon, which made it stick a little bit. But pretty much there was a bolt here. Bolt went about here. There's one here and one at the back. So I think it's about 7 bolts holding it on, even the glue. This package here isn't too bad. There's one little funny spot of rust up here, but this corner in here is rusted away. So you can see, sort of, I think it also shows it. There's a bit section missing here, and then also a bit of a bigger section missing along here. So I need to remake that. Although it's not too bad, so it could be a lot worse. I've seen some online going rusty up along by the window screen. So I've just got to make a section from here to here, here to here, and I'll put a little patch in over there as well. So I've got 3 bunches of bananas here at the moment. Today I'm going to cut this one down. It's been growing the longest, so this one probably flowered a month before this one, and then this one is the youngest, except for I've got one starting to flower on my bunch over there. So it's getting, the fruit's getting pretty fat on them, and it's probably not far off colouring. Ideally I'd leave it on a bit longer, but it's starting to get into winter here now, so we'll be getting some frost pretty soon, and it will damage the fruit. So I just want to get off now and get them start ripening up. You'll see I've lifted the flower on up to now. A lot of people will cut it off once the fruit stops, once the plant stops producing fruit. But I leave it on. As you see, I got some footage before. The bees really like it. Whenever I come out here, there's always about 10 bees hovering around each flower. So that's why I leave them on till about now. But I'll cut this off when I cut the bunch off and cut the tree down.